Tishomingo County. Obviously, this section's PCC, jointed concrete. Our outside longitudinal joint is not sealed at all. In fact, it's got a lot of grass growing in it. The inside joint, longitudinal joint, is well sealed for the entire section, for the exception of, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 meters. No map cracking, nothing like that. We just have a few spalls, mostly on the longitudinal joint, and then we have probably 2 or 3 transverse joints that have spalling, or enough to count. Tining looks pretty good. No map cracking or scaling or anything like that. We've got some spalling there on the, it's like the 3rd transverse joint. There's spalling on almost all of the transverse joints, just not enough to quantify per LTPP standards. I believe we had 1 or 2 transverse joints that were moderate severity joint scale damage. Then we've got this, I think, a little driveway that goes up into the woods there. Previous surveyor noted it as a private drive. And we've got a few core holes filled with concrete. The section there, patches aren't large enough to count. That's where our driveway ends. Make note of this, in that driveway, the lane to shoulder separation is significantly higher than the rest of the test section. Most of the test section you've got between 1 and maybe 10 millimeters of separation, and here you have between like 55 and 65 millimeters of separation. Station 2. You can see the joint is asphalt. It's about 0.7 meters wide. Not quite sure if they added this after the fact, why the joint was never sealed. Pavement temperature is about 33 degrees at the time of survey. We're surveying under partly cloudy skies, very humid today. Station 350, approaching station 4. Up here the tining gets a little funky. Previous surveyor noted that, and I just added it to my comments on my survey. Station 450. The last joint section, you got core hole there taken right before the joint. It looks like maybe as a result the joint is spalling from the other side of where that core hole was taken. Section 5. Section has a right-of-way sign. I didn't notice the lead end. We have no delineators. Once again, this is 28/30/18, Tishomingo County on July 17th, 2007. This concludes our survey. section 28, 30, 19 on US 72.